Welcome to the 100 Photos channel. We are glad to see you again and wish you a pleasant viewing of our new video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos, and you will also help achieve my dream of 100,000 subscribers.
Giant Snowman, Aberdeen, Scotland, 1963. A Lithuanian book smuggler, 1800s. Basketball coach Alexander Gomelski and his protege Vladimir Kachenko, USSR 1986. The Statue of Liberty last arrived in New York City, 1885. Man experiences irony, 1966. A father with his children enjoying a snow day, 1904. The Kansas City Chiefs waited to take the field against the Packers prior to the start of Super Bowl I. Los Angeles, 1967. A night out listening to jukebox jive with schoolmates and drinking milkshakes, circa 1956. Packers head coach Vince Lombardi, Super Bowl I, 1967. Mia Farrow reading to her children on Martha's Vineyard 1974. Rush Hour, New York City, 1909. Queenie, world's only water surfing elephant, 1950s. Louis Armstrong autographs the head of a French punk, 1961. The 1921 boxing match between Jack Dempsey and Georges Carpentier. Approximately 90,000 people crammed into Boyle's 30 acres in New Jersey. American heavy cruiser USS Pittsburgh CA-72 returning to Guam after losing 100 feet of her bow during Typhoon Viper, the 10th of June 1945. Carriage Ride, New York, 1953. A Protestant husband and his Catholic wife were not allowed to be buried together. Here are their headstones reaching across the two cemeteries in 1888. A lifeguard on duty at Brighton Beach, New York, 1906. Man on a shoe bike. A Bike Club, 1885. Judi Dench at the age of 31. Racing cars on the roof of the Fiat factory in Turin, Italy 19-3. American Soldier and a Joey, 1942. Salvador Dali on a carriage drawn by his goat, 1953. The Auto Wash Bowl Chicago, 1924. British Army and Auxiliary Territorial Services ATS officers enjoy a game of Monopoly, 1942. Bob Marley playing football backstage. Marilyn Monroe performs on stage during the Korean War, 1954. Swimming pool at Clifton Park, Baltimore, MD, 190. Alfred Hitchcock and MGM's Leo the Lion, 1958. Wives want a sign posted on log cabin, taken at Apgar, at the foot of Lake McDonald. Even in the 1800s, they were taking funny cat pics. Dustin Hoffman and Laurence Olivier on the set of Marathon Man, 1976. Mongolian girl has a laugh with her camel. The little girl's name is Butedma and she was just 5 when this picture was taken in 2003 by photographer Han Changli. The return of the Mona Lisa to the Louvre after being stolen for 3 years, France, 1914. Harry Houdini's Hollywood home, still standing today. Cary Grant, Betsy Drake, Ray Bolger, and Grace Kelly at the Sahara Hotel in Las Vegas, 1955. Thai girls in traditional dance costumes, 1921. A woman having her portrait taken in the ruins of Warsaw, 1946. A young boy playing the banjo with his dog, 1920. Spanish archaeologist Manuel Esteve wearing the Corinthian helmet he had found. Elvis Presley with his dog in a dune buggy, 1968. The first public demonstration of a computer mouse, graphical user interface, windowed computing, hypertext and word processing, 1968. Mother and Children, 1900. Little Girl and Her Kitty, Harlem, NY, 1949. Miss America, 1924. Lumberjacks in 1920. Peter Dinklage in high school. Meryl Streep, 70s. Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher, 1977. Lauren Bacall with her husband Humphrey Bogart and their children, 1956. Newlyweds Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, 1940s. The earliest known photograph of men drinking beer, Edinburgh Ale, 1844. Addams Family, 1965. Suited Up for a Midday Stroll, 1915. Susan Sarandon and David Bowie. Men waiting in a line for the possibility of a job during the Great Depression. Norma Jean in 1945, before she became the famous Marilyn Monroe. Teenagers at an Elvis Presley concert at the Philadelphia Arena, 1957. same scene, same motorcycle, same woman, 72 years old after. Robin Williams and Christopher Reeves, 1981. Northumbrian miner at his evening meal, 1937. Portrait of an elegant lady in black in Queensland, Australia, 1880s. Susan Sarandon when she was young. Miss Mary McCandlish, 1840s. Somewhere in Time, Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve. Princess Elizabeth, age 10, with her corgi Ducky. Rita Hayworth, 1930s. Some of the children who go to school half a day, and shuck for hours before school, several hours after school, and 8 or 9 hours on Saturday. Mother with her daughter in 1880. To women working as ice deliverers carry a large block of ice, September 1918. Residents of West Berlin show their children to their grandparents living in East Berlin, 1961. The famous canals in Venice being drained and cleaned, 1956. Teddy Roosevelt and John Muir in Yosemite Valley, 1903. Portrait of a young grumpy girl from the 1850s. Marilyn Monroe and Queen Elizabeth, both 30 at the time, meet at a movie premiere in London, 1956. Mel Brooks taking out the cast of Young Frankenstein for lunch during filming, 1974. One of the last photos of Charlie Chaplin taken in 1977. The first American aircraft carrier converted from a coal cargo ship, USS Langley, 1928. wife of a Pitt County, North Carolina tenant farmer standing on her porch with 6 children in 1949. Photograph of an elderly man and woman wearing work clothes and seated on a pile of firewood. Rural Americans, circa 1935. Two girls gallop full speed on sheep in Cornwall, England 1969. The Gargoyle of Notre Dame overlooking Paris, 1910. Marilyn Monroe Norma Jeong in the Snow, 1945. Teenage sisters Gertrude and Ursula Falk, Germany, 1906. Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, in the 70s. Tony Curtis and wife Janet Lee with daughter Jamie Lee Curtis at home in Beverly Hills with their 1959 Ford Fairlane 500 Sunliner convertible. The other car appears to be a Simca Ronde 1960. The Crowds on State Street, Chicago, 1895. Michael Caine sweeping Natalie Wood off her feet, 1966. Monet with his wife Alice, 1908. The original Ronald McDonald. Rural mail delivery in 1914. Men in Harlem gather in front of a shop to listen to the radio, 1940. Taken in 1924, some friends enjoy riding in this new car, which could travel at mammoth speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. Phoebe Cates, 1980s. Rita Hayworth playing table tennis, photographed in 1942. Railway station Helsinki, Finland, 1967. Michelle Pfeiffer,